Hey, Ronit,
Yeah, Carol.
have you ever noticed that arguing with a woman is like reading the licensed software agreement?
Bro.
In the end, you just end up ignoring everything and click I agree.
Bro, that's so fucked.
And we are back with your daily, not so daily dose of TV static. I'm your host, Carol, and this is my host, Ronit, where we talk about everything from A to Z.
Carol, you're Canadian. It's A to Z. Get it right.
A to Z.
A to Z.
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 Spell Z.
Z-E-D.
Okay, shut up. Z. You said Z. I got you to say Z.
Yeah? Guess what? Z-E-D. Anyways, so I've been basically MIA for 2 weeks because Indian weddings are a pain in the ass, bro.
Bro, that's why I said we're your daily, not so daily dose because when you have a wedding, you're gone.
Dog, Indian weddings are like anywhere from, oh yeah, it could just be 2 days. Yeah, get it nice, done, crisp, clean, call it a day. No. And then there are Indian weddings that take a whole ass week. And I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to eat more
Ronit,
Indian
we need
food.
to put like a microchip on you.
Dog, you have my location. Like,
No, like a literal microchip.
like it. I was gonna record, like, just small videos here and there about the wedding and stuff. I had no time to. It was that painful of like helping set up, you know, doing a lot of work. Granted, I enjoyed it, at least the first one, because of my cousins, right? So, I'm helping him set up all of his stuff because it's a smaller one. It's more of like just like immediate family, couple friends, so about like 85 to 100 of us. That one, I don't mind as much. I'm like, yeah, look, I'll complain. I complain at every wedding. But like that one, I had fun there. I got to see family members I haven't seen in a long time. We drank a bunch. Everyone then after the wedding was over came over back to my place to just after party and stuff. We were up until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it was a fantastic time. But I'm like, dog, why do Indian weddings need to be so long? So much
I
pain.
wish I could tell you.
Do Filipino
I
weddings
mean,
are they just
yeah,
a day or are they like spread out?
I was gonna say, in contrast, Indian weddings is as long as a Filipino funeral.
A Filipino funeral, Jesus, way to go dark, bro.
Nah, dude, we don't even wear black to our funerals. We wear white.
Oh, we do that too. India do that. India does that too. Like like here, like I think wearing black is like a Western thing. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but it's like that's mainly where I see like people wearing black. But like if you go to India, when you have like we still burn like we'll make like a whole like thing out of logs and still burn. Uh, to like for a proper like sending them to heaven or to the stars or wherever. And like everyone will wear white. Do you guys do that?
Yeah, we wear white because we want to celebrate instead of be sad, you know?
Dude, I was looking at basically my friend told me for Mexican like funerals, it's like the main thing is like sure, yes, you're sad that they're gone. However, that person doesn't want to be like want them to be sad. So like what they do is they'll hold the funeral, but then everyone will gather for like a big feast, but like honoring all the accomplishments, having a good time by eating and drinking. And I think that's so cool. You ever do that? Just eat and drink at a funeral?
Yeah, When you said Indian weddings were long, and you know how I'm like, yeah, Filipino weddings, or sorry, Filipino funerals are long. It's because we have the viewing for like a week.
Yeah, sounds about right. What goes
It
into
was
that
really,
though?
pardon?
What goes into that though? Like, is it like one day is this thing, and the next day is something completely different, or it's just like you're just going to visit?
Well, everyone gets to come visit obviously for the week, but like the main family, so my family when my grandmother died, we had her at that whatever that place was for like a week, caskets there and everything open, we can say hi to her. But like we'd have food, we'd have karaoke, we'd basically have like a small party. And then before everybody leaves, like at the end of the night, we'll have like a little prayer, like a little session for it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and we do that for 7 days straight, and then we bury her.
Rest in peace, the good man.
Actually, really weird, but I. It's also I don't know if it's a Filipino thing or if it's a Catholic thing, but when we bury the dead, we usually break a rosary and leave it with them in the casket.
What's a rosary?
Did you just say what's a rosary?
I don't know flowers. I don't know shit. I'm stupid.
A rosary is that little bead thing with the cross at the end that nuns and priests and that you see in like any horror thing. It's that thing that they hold.
Oh, it's the little cross like stay away, demon. Stay away.
No, not just they're basically prayer beads.
Oh. Oh. My grandma has prayer beads.
Yeah, so whenever we bury our dead, we break the rosary because we believe that if you don't, uh it'll come in threes, so two people will follow.
Ah. I see.
Another weird thing that caught me off guard at my grandmother's funeral was when they had her husband, his bones, from where he was buried, and brought him over and buried him with her in her casket.
That's a little I'm Bob the Necromancer. I don't know where we're going.
I mean, at least we're not the culture that brings the dead back and make them do like the walk.
What? Who the
Yeah,
fuck does that?
yeah, there's religions who raise their dead and make them do like a walk.
That's I don't know what to say to that. No thank you. I would never want that to happen.
It's apparently a religious thing.
Look, good for you for the religion thing, but like personally, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm a
Yeah,
do
I thought it was really weird too. But then at the same time, we also have Buddhists who meditate into enlightenment in hopes to reach Valhalla or whatever that may be for them. And some of them even starve themselves and mummify themselves alive.
No thank you.
So,
See, if I'm going down, it's gonna be me with overeating. I want them to cut me open, and I want the whole place to smell like great food.
if Link was here, he'd tell you that he'd want to eat a bunch of popcorn kernels and ask for no autopsy and be cremated immediately.
Just a poop 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 poop.
I don't know if it'll work that way though. Can you
No,
cremate?
the only reason it wouldn't is because the acid in your stomach would dissolve it faster than, or it dissolve it. I mean, if you were,
No, not if you eat it in like a bag.
I mean, you're not gonna get that bag down. You,
I mean, people have gotten bags of Coke down. I
them
mean, you
people
could
are.
also shove it up your butt.
Hey yo,
Hey, yo.
what do you know about that?
And ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the part where the podcast is immediately shit the
God,
bed.
we couldn't even make it 10 minutes staying on one topic.
No, sir, but how's the wedding?
The first one was great. The first one was fun. The second one, man, that shit was painful. That shit hurt. It it was all bad. Like, sure, I understand from a standpoint of just like, yeah, we're going down to LA. Bro, the amount of nosebleeds I had because of how hot it was and how many events were
Oh,
outside.
bro. I just thought you were still doing coke.
No. I wish at that point. Dude, it was so the first day was in San was here at home in San Jose. And then the second one, or like everything else, so that was Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, everything else was down in Long Beach. And I'm just like, what are we going to Long Beach for? It's like, oh, him and his whole family are from Long Beach. And I'm like, oh, great. So so let me backtrack this. So my sister comes in Monday and be like, "Hey, I know the wedding is this week. I'm gonna be stressed and I'm going to be on my period. So do not do anything to piss me off this week and just be there to support me." I'm like, God damn it. So not only am I, not trying to piss off my sister, got to make sure that she doesn't have a full, breakdown during the wedding, which she didn't, thank God. But like, oh my God. Sorry, no,
That
she's and on top of that, she's also working and she's got all the work stress. So I'm just like, all right, don't talk to my sister. Got it. So that's at the very beginning of the week, and then Wednesday rolls around, and I'm like, Wednesday, I didn't even want to show up on Wednesday because there was no one that I knew there. There was like one person that I knew, and that person brought their own car, so they ate dinner and dipped. And I'm just like, well, I should have just done the same, just brought a second car. Mom's like, no, it's fine, and plus there wasn't enough like parking for another car, so I'm like, there's no point. I ended up going home early, and then my mom came with my parents came with their friends home because mom was just like, yeah, there's no one here. We should not have brought you. You can go home. I'm like, okay. So I went home, and this is all Wednesday, by the way. Thursday we fly out in the morning. No, we fly out Thursday night. Thursday, all of Thursday was just like packing the bags and whatnot, getting work done. So Thursday was fine. Thursday night we got there, and we got to the room and we're just like, it's already a shit show. It was like you saw all these people starting to roll in, and I'm like, yo, these people should have been here hours ago because there was a certain welcoming party for people to show up for like people that were showing up, and I'm just looking at them I'm like, but these people are supposed to be here hours ago and they're just showing up to the hotel. So there was that. Um, and then Friday was Friday was weird. Friday was just a bunch of weird. Friday was also the first day I had nosebleeds. Good times, by the way. Good times. Um,
nosebleeds are fun.
dude, it was hot. I'm like yes, let's have a wedding in a massive heat wave in Long Beach. Like, oh, kill myself in 3D. It was painful.
That's damn. That's actually funny. Yo, Ronit,
What?
you know how I said we should microchip you?
You want to put a video camera too?
No, 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 no. I want to read you an article. Okay.
Oh.
News, ladies and gentlemen. Sam the kitty cat man ran away. Thanks to microchip, he was found close by 11 years later.
Wait, I've got to see this article. Yo, someone send me the link, please. Wait. Motherfucker, with the-
And ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to introduce to you our third host in this podcast that you will hear often, hopefully. Um, Link or Lloyd, whichever he likes to go by.
Oh, hi guys. I I say words. Sometimes they turn into sentences. I open boxes, thinking, saying out loud, "Show me potato salad," and porn is not a sin. Don't worry.
What?
Don't worry. Spay and neuter your pets, kids.
Jesus Christ. I was not waiting for that. That caught me off guard. I'm sorry. What?
That's not what I said. I said
damn
spay
it.
and
And
neuter your pets.
I think he's the perfect third edition.
Perfect.
It's fitting because my name is Link and there's three of us. It's like a triforce. Except I'm not courageous, powerful, wise. I'm just weird.
Hey, yo.
Also to point out, his mic or himself may have a stroke. So, just to preface,
Yes.
if you hear someone dying, they're okay. Just, no need to call
don't give
911
them
just
false
yet.
hope. Don't give them false hope. It's like, he's fine, he's fine. I'm like, I'm dying, help!
Blink once if you're okay, blink twice if Carol's abusing you.
Hey! Excuse me?
Help? Help? I need an adult?
There's no panic button.
We need a panic button.
Why is there no picnic button?
Oh, he's
There is a
profusely
picnic button.
he is
It's called the
profusely blinking his
outro.
eyes. What's the sign for what's the hand sign for?
It's when you put your thumb in front of your palm and then you put all four fingers straight down like you're holding your fist or like
So that's
The
what
letter
Alex
E.
was telling me when you guys came to visit last.
you stupid fuck. He's the one that drove us there. If anything, I'd be the one making the fun.
I didn't drive anyone anywhere. I mean, I know I used to work for Uber, but that was like
Uber.
a while. Yes, Uber.
Uber. The luxury brand Uber.
It's like Target Boutique all over again.
Oh hell no. Okay,
Not the Target boutique.
but going back to the wedding real quick. Yeah, so Thursday was fine. Everything was backtracked. Friday morning, we were up at like 10. And this is the PT where we like take turmeric powder and just slather that over the people getting married.
Why?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. I'm not religious enough to know why, but it's just a thing. So they just take turmeric powder, water, and just slather that over like their face, their arms, their legs. It's funny. Because to me, I'm like, good luck trying to wash that out later. Because then everyone will have like turmeric powder under their nails, on their hands. They try to wash it out and it won't work. So they'll have the turmeric powder just all over. That's funny.
I mean, it is turmeric. What did they expect?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. And then what was the other thing that we did on? Oh, and then we did the Garba night on Friday, which was basically dancing. It's what the first half of it is kind of like a religious prayer of like, to the gods, like, these people are getting married, let's give them all the happy prosperity bullshit, but like in Gujarati and Hindi and Punjabi, because she's getting married to a Punjabi guy and everyone knows Hindi. So anyways, um so it was that, and then the second half of that is like doing like folk dancing, or you kind of do like couple steps in circles and you just keep going, and then you pick up the pace, and then some people make their own variation, and it's fun. But when you're in heavy clothes, you start sweating so fast. We brought, and this was like the first 3, 4, 5 events was alcohol free. We brought alcohol to everything. We brought like a bottle of Tito's to everything. Oh, I killed so many bottles of Tito's, bro. Good time. Good time.
I now understand why you didn't make it home.
What do you mean didn't make it home?
Home to record?
Dude, I was in LA. uh, and then that was Friday. Saturday was the wedding. Oh my lord. It's so painful. So painful.
This section of the podcast is sponsored by Tito's. When you're trying to when you take a sip, you expect titties, but you end up getting tater tots. I don't know how that works, but good job with that.
I could go for some tater tots right now.
Want a break from the ads?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And then Saturday was the wedding. Again, brought another bottle to that. Finished the bottle. Good time. It was hot. You had more nosebleeds. This one more pure. I spent 20 minutes in the bathroom. Dude, my nosebleed was like a stream. You know how like you have a stream of like a river. You see the water fall down the waterfall, and it just streams down into like the river or lake. Yeah, that was my nosebleed for 20 minutes. Just blood just going down. I was lightheaded for the rest of the day. But I still kept drinking. It was a good time. So
essentially, you're an anime character brought to life.
Literally.
So all right, I'm gonna start calling you Roshi from now on. You're welcome.
Hey yo.
Nah, I'm trying to get to Roshi. I'm trying to get to what do you call it? Built Roshi. Be like right at the end of the tournament. Eat well, train hard. His
but you get
at the end.
Yeah, but you get stopped. You get stopped dead in your tracks when you see like some nurse walk by. Yeah.
Dude, bro, it's a double take.
And then
you look at them, you go back to the road, and then you got to turn your head and like, oh, wait a minute.
It's like, it's like, why is my nose bleeding? Oh, that's why.
Literally.
Alone.
Literally.
Hey yo.
Dude, so normally we're supposed to see what's happening in the wedding. They had these pillars up at the wedding. We couldn't see jack shit because the pillars were blocking everyone's point of view.
Question.
May or may not have an answer.
Why was the entire congregation so concerned about watching Jack take a shit? That doesn't sound like a wedding to me. That just sounds like voyeurism.
God damn it.
What? That was a legitimate fucking question. He said he couldn't. He said he couldn't watch. He couldn't see jack shit because of some pillars. So like, motherfucker, it's called a stall. You're not supposed to watch people take a shit. I'm sure there's websites and stuff for that, but whatever.
You know what I'm talking about. You get. God damn it.
I didn't. That's why I asked the question.
We couldn't watch the wedding because of these goddamn pillars in the way.
God. Yeah, actually, Ronit, why are you trying to physically watch? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Actually, let me tell you where they put us up at, actually.
No. No. We already had that conversation about poop.
Anyways,
Jesus.
so we couldn't watch the wedding. Like the pillars were set up in a way, so it was pillars, and then they had like, I don't know how to explain it because like it was such a weird fucking decoration item that shouldn't have been there. It was so bad, dude. It was so bad. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just like, dog. It's like these pillars, and then they had little openings for where you could see the wedding go on. And they're like little upside down U shapes. But like on the top of the thing or the pillars was like this, like if you were to take like a cement block and just like run that for like 20 feet and then go like 3 feet high, that's like the top of the pillars. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? So like not only could we not see the wedding, we couldn't see what they were doing. We didn't know what step they were on. Like we can hear it, but like if you're gonna do something of this scale, at least be able to see it, right? And then we had lunch. We were almost an hour and a half behind on time. So we didn't get to do any of the pictures. We ate lunch hella fast. Everyone had to go change and get ready for the next event. We were behind schedule. It was bad. And then come into the evening of that, which is the reception. Oh my god, it got worse. Like, it got better before it got better a little bit, and then it just tanked. It was bad. The food,
To be fair,
the food was alright.
yeah. Well, to be fair, there is an easy way to prevent yourself from getting behind schedule. Go around.
At a wedding?
Just in life in general. How do you stop yourself from getting behind schedule? Just go around.
God damn it. God damn it. I
Stop booing me. I'm right, asshole.
I hate your dad jokes. They're good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's why
At
I
least-
get things.
At least somebody appreciates good fucking humor.
I know. I just make fun of Carol's forehead all the time. It's great advertising space.
Damn.
I was telling her she should just rent.
Damn.
She could just rent
Yeah,
it
we
out
just-
for the Super Bowl, and bro, you'd have every ad on there.
Damn, he just called your ass Billboard Brow. Fuck. What,
He
sucker?
called me Billboard Brow, stupid. He called me Five Head.
Well, they're both in the
I was
same
like-
realm.
No,
That's fucked
my
up.
eyebrows aren't that. I ain't got enough eyebrow to support any heavy advertising. Like, you can't hang anything off my eyebrows.
Oh, because they're non-existent.
So maybe you can host maybe you could advertise for like a local bakery, but not like fucking Panera Bread or some shit like that. Got it.
Nah, don't you know she's got to color that shit in?
But still, damn, he called your ass. That's so fucked up. He called your ass Sakura from Naruto. That's fucked up, dude.
That's
She got a
crazy.
big ass forehead.
I'm okay with that. That means I can kick his ass when I see him.
Dog, I'll
What's
be
he gonna
long gone. Yeah, you know who I am because of my fat ass. I'm Choji.
Damn.
He's Shoji without the
I'd
weight.
be like,
Choji without the weight. I just eat.
No, he's not Choji. He's a vacuum. Just alive.
Just. I'm not gonna finish what I was gonna say because that would have sound very out of character for me.
I'm gonna
hold
stop
on,
right
hold
there
on,
and
hold
say false.
I'm gonna
Hold
I'm gonna put a pause to this, and I just want to interject that the fourth person in our call, Chris, okay, he just says, "Carol, you're like 4 foot tall. Who are you beating up?"
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can punch your ass to the moon and back.
No, but it's the smaller ones that you always gotta worry about because they're fast.
Yeah, why? They're gonna come for your knees first?
I'm gonna fucking come for your ankles, and then your girl. Oh wait, everybody else already did.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And that's not my problem. She the joke of the streets now?
This portion of the podcast is sponsored by OnlyFans.
Oh, God.
I've been really trying, baby.
Oh, my
Anyway.
Lord. That was good. I gotta give you props for that one. That was good.
Oh my fuck.
That one was well deserved. You know what? Props to you. Props to you, good sir. We need you every episode.
I got you. But yeah, no, the tagline should have been OnlyFans, where OnlyFans come together. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I'm loving it? Question mark?
Ah!
Question mark?
Hey, someone say
Oh,
question
God.
mark?
Yo, who's pulling the cock out?
Apparently, someone is. I didn't know it was time to play a Soggy Biscuit. This is very interesting. This is a very wild podcast, I must say.
Hey.
Okay, so not only are we hurting each other's feelings, but not as much as these footballers are hurt themselves. You guys watch FIFA, right?
Sometimes.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm gonna send Lloyd link. What do you want to go by?
you can go with you can go with Link or Lonk, whatever.
Okay, so we'll say Lonk for those who are old enough to know the meme.
Long
I sent
run
him
run.
another
Old
news article. I
bitches.
need you to read it for me.
Oh, okay. Oh God, I don't care about your goddamn cookies. Just accept it, whatever. I don't care. All right. Oh wait, gotta turn. What is it? For clarity's sake, I am driving right now, so you're gonna get. So this is maximum entertainment, okay?
Car crash.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Victor, with a last name I'm not going to pronounce because I don't want to get canceled today. Bolton Wanderers striker injured after a hefty sneeze. Who knew that when you sneeze so hard, your ankle just explodes? Who the fuck knew that your lung muscles were connected to your knee? How the fuck?
Wait.
Who cut their grass? Where am I?
According to his manager, Victor is a powerful boy, and even his sneezes are powerful. So he was forced to pull out of the squad because of
what she said.
discomfort in his back and rib cage.
Damn. Dude was so powerful he blew his own back out.
Hey, yo.
I mean, I'm literally just going off of what the teleprompter.
Literally, that's actually so funny.
Hey, yo.
He sneezed so hard he blew his own back out. Ladies, cuff this man right now.
Maybe he'll
He's
sneeze on you
20.
next and blow your back out.
He's 20.
Yeah. If he's able to do this, if he's able to blow his own back out, think what he's going to do to you.
Yeah,
and the guy recording it for his OnlyFans. Go!
Hey, yo.
oh my lord.
I mean, he scored. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
How much do you guys know about Russia?
For the Gloria Mother Russia?
Putin on the Ritz.
What's
That's all I
going
know.
on with Russia?
I'll let Link say it for us because it's so much entertainment when he says it in his old timey
no.
Dog
voice.
is driving at the moment.
Oh, that's fair.
I got it. Let me. Oh, look, a gas station. This part of the podcast is sponsored by Thornton Gas Stations. Go on and gas up so you can get gassed and going where you need to go.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't know if that's our actual text. I don't know if that's
The
actual text.
ads?
No, we must plug all the things. Just not buttons, because we don't want
Word
buttons.
on God,
Message
just like
from the
that.
Government of Canada.
That's a great message from the government of Canada.
All things
We
must
just-
be plugged.
Ah!
All things need to be plugged,
Kidding.
including our bleeding
Anyway.
immigration and economy.
I
cry in 3D.
Speaking of crying in 3D, um, students who have been here are no longer allowed to stay here. They're also
Again?
crying in 3D.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, because basically a lot of students who come here as international students signed up with fake schools, and most of them faked applications and lied on applications. So their work hours were cut back down to 24 hours maximum per week. Because you're here to fucking study. You're not here to work and live in Canada. You're here to study in Canada.
Yeah.
And that's what's expected of them, but that's not what they're doing.
Dude,
So a lot of student visas are being rejected, and a lot of PR requests are being rejected. So if you want to immigrate to Canada, do it like the everybody else. Like immigrate not as a student.
we had that issue. There was a college in my hometown, which it it was a fake college essentially, but it was running for so many years. Um, and basically a lot of Indian people would go to that college for like quote unquote 4 years and get their degree in basically anything and everything that they wanted to. And so that's how a lot of people got their degree. And then like a couple years before COVID, um, the literally like the and essentially the FBI and the CIA were just like, yeah, by the way, these are all fake. And like it was on the news and they were patrolling the area. Like, yeah, by the way, they're they closed down the school forcefully, and basically revoked all the things. So like all these people had to go back to India because it's fake. So everyone knows, and like all these people are like, oh, these are blacklisted names.
So one of Canada's fears right now is our airport, or immigration airport, whatever officers going on strike.
Because
Just because of stuff like union stuff, I
Hmm.
think. I'm not too sure. I didn't actually look up into it, but the fear right now is there's also the same time where planes are scheduled to come in from India with
Yeah.
like a bunch, yeah,
because so many
like a
people
one-way trip.
so many people all are like want to get
What's-
out of India.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's even more fucked up is a lot of people like stewardesses, Indian stewardesses, are leaving their jobs to stay in the country that they land as well.
Yep. Yep. Because to them,
Damn.
being in anywhere that's not India is a better life. Granted, it should not be a third world country. Sorry to everybody else, but it's anywhere that has money that can sustain them. They'll take it.
Canada is the worst place for that. Canada already could not sustain its own economy. Canada already could not sustain its own Canadians.
Dude, so is the United States. Because the worst part
Like
about
we already don't have enough housing for the Canadians who were already here before all the immigration like 10 years ago.
yeah, and the worst part about it is like half these people don't even have their either citizenship. At least in the United States, they don't have their green card. Right? I don't know if you guys have a green card in Canada, if it's called
We have
something.
permanent residence, we have a tourist visa. Um what green card equivalency? I don't actually know.
Like a green card is essentially where you're allowed to live in the states.
Okay, so a PR, a permanent residency. That's what we call it. PR card.
PR card? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
conveniently
what people are
orange.
trying to get from going to school is a PR card.
It's difficult. It's pain, man.
Well, for you to have a PR card or actually like stay here, apparently you have to get a job that's like a specific class. Otherwise, you can't stay,
Right. But and
and it has to be full time.
so I'm assuming to get a PR card, it has to be a full time position. Does it have to make X amount of money or just be full time?
It has to be a specific class of jobs.
Oh, your jobs have like certain classifications.
Yeah.
So then, like for your job, for example, what class would that be, if it has one?
Hold on. Job classes. Job classification. Government of Canada. Mine would be something that they would actually look for, right? Mine's like a class B or something. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
We don't have that here in the United States. We it's just if you're international student, the maximum amount of hours you can work is 19 if you're as a student, and if you're from the states, the maximum you're supposed to work is 29. Granted, a lot of places break that rule and will let everyone work 40 hours, which is illegal. I got called into HR about that, and they were not happy with my managers. They told my managers a new one. Fun time.
Yeah, so there's classifications of, I guess, here, there's tier, there's 0, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Tier is a category, so like management occupations. Tier 0, you'd be in like advertising, marketing, public
Mm-hmm.
relations, financing manager, whatever. Tier 1 is like occupations that usually require a university degree. So
Okay.
like software engineers, financial advisors, lawyers, whatever. Tier 2 is occupations that usually require either a college diploma, apprenticeship training of 2 years or more, and supervisory occupations. So this is like for you, medical laboratory techs or computer networking or web technicians.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
yeah, that's you.
Why? Because
Tier
I'm tech
3,
support.
yes.
Fuck you.
Tier 3 is basically what everyone is trying to get because it's what you're specializing in, like most students at least. It's a college diploma, apprenticeship training, less than 2 years or more than 6 months of on-the-job training. So these are for like dental assistants, laboratory assistants, bakers, chemists, like any assistants.
Mm-hmm.
Occupation 4 is like a high school diploma and several weeks of on the jobs. This is like retail, merchandising, home care, babysitting, that kind of shit.
Okay.
And then occupation 5 is like short term contract work. You don't need education. So it's like landscaping, ground maintenance, delivery, door to door distributing. So in order to be here with a PR, you need like a better certification, which is like a class B or a type 0.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's very interesting because like, oh wow, that's
Yeah, so you have to actually be like in a management position, in a supervisory position, working full time.
now. What if you get like a well? Because I know you said that it was the tech jobs. Does it also have to for that tech job? Does it also have to be uh and a management position, or could it just be any tech job?
Any tech job as long as you're in a tech job, like a technologist. Like it's above assistant.
So what if you're what you're saying is if I apply to places in Toronto to work, and as long as it's tech,
If anything, you don't even need to reside here. You can work remote, like
yeah,
realistically.
Yeah, but trying to find work in today's current economy, like in the next few months, is a bad idea. Like, I think the best time to start applying again would be January or February, because that's when like all the jobs are like, oh, we need people.
Oh yeah, a lot of my coworkers, actually, there's a whole thing going on with my work right now where people are being let go
Can I apply?
in the physical stores.
Can I apply?
No, we're cutting hours.
Oh.
Everyone's cutting hours because winter, like you said.
Oh yeah, winters are cold. Do you?
That
Is there much like sales in winters or no? Or is it just like mainly your sales in the summers?
it it depends. It really fucking depends.
I mean, I sure hope so. I mean, as long as you're able to, capture whatever fecal matter you have because you don't have enough bladder control.
Bitch, what?
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 This part of the podcast is sponsored by Depends Diapers for the old lady in you when you can't let it out on your own.
Okay, I'm not even that one's pretty good. Fuck.
I think I might just cut the episode there. I don't know what else to add on that besides that.